All right, Kwang-Gae very quickly. We'll go back as far as I can. I'm not going to do the moves properly. I'm just going to go through it from here. This is key, right? When you do a grading, a test, or whatever, and for general strengthening of your body, your core in particular. Try and do it on both sides. Also, try and do it on both sides. Practice one move at a time, right? You should be doing all the patterns. You should be doing these patterns in particular and going over and over the key movements, all right? So starting from here, 1, and then a slow count to 4, slow count to 4, and a slow count to 4. When you're doing this, foot finishes, hand finishes, breath finishes. But because it's in slow, yeah, I can't do it. I've got grips on these blooming shoes now. So it's count of 4. And then the same here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I caught my foot there. 4. Right? Hands finish, breath finishes, foot finishes. And then you step through. That's a double step and palm hooking. Now, at the moment, you should be doing this, not sitting at the keyboard, right? So we've come to here. This palm hooking block is a middle palm hooking block. But make sure your thumb's caught. You can't bend your hand. If you hit it, you can't bend it. You're hooked onto someone and then slip back. Low knife hand guarding block. Low knife hand guarding block in an L stance. A double step forward and the same. This one swishes across. Okay? Then high knife hand guarding block in a rear foot stance. Rear foot stance. Not an L stance, not a vertical stance. Right? This foot's turned in 25 degrees. A vertical stance is 15 and 15, and this is 25. And the same here. 1. So you drop down. This is similar to the X stance thing. Yeah? X stance. Up, down. Okay? So when you're doing this here, I can't remember where it was now. Oh, right. Here, down. Here, down. Drop down with that foot. Rear foot stance. Then there's another double step. Side front. And retreat with the right foot. I'm going to bring this screen down a little bit. It would be better probably with the phone, but it's a bit funny with the phone. Right foot back, and then forward, okay? This one here, when you step back, it's the hardest thing to do, going backwards. With a count of 4. Not so much this leg, but the other one I didn't do. For me, that's because it doesn't work very well, unfortunately. And then up, okay, to the front block. Now, this front block, when you go from palm upward block to this, is the opposite of the start. It's slow and cut. So I jumped forward there. Can you do it like this? Slow and fast. Yeah? Because a lot of people have just realized, I've just done it as well. I've just done it. I've pushed forward. Well, that's fast. It's not correct then, is it? If this is done in slow motion, then slow and then fast. So the first one is fast and then slow. So this one is slow and then fast at the end. All right? So, that's something to remember as well. With the slow motion, it's not and then slow, it's slow and then fast from the beginning. From there, side pressing, and we had Catherine asked a question. We're going to go with the sheets, Catherine. The sheets say middle side kick, right? The middle side kick. It was middle side kick, then they changed it to high side kick, and now it's back. But yeah, we'll make his middle side kick. So this one, 1, and then 2, side kick. When you're doing that side kick, it goes as high as your shoulder. Right? I don't want you leaning too far though, just to get your foot up there. You've got to maintain a good posture. From here, 1, and then 2. Right, so try and keep yourself upright. You won't be upright. 1, then 2. Then the same the other way. Pressing, and side kick. 1, 2. This one here, remember Hwarang, when you were learning Hwarang? There was vertical stance and downward. To get your foot, hand, is slightly easier now because it's close stance, yeah? And you kick that way, you strike that way, and then watch. Yeah? That was in Hwarang. Now, you're going to go in Kwang-Gae. Right? It's got to be timed though, timed properly. Then 1, then 2, then right foot back in a stamping motion. A high back fist strike with the right hand. Move the right foot. 1, middle, double forearm lock. Not high, middle. Then scoot back, and then slow again. Flat fingertip thrust. Then left foot round, back fist. Right foot moves. Right foot moves. And this one here, a low block. It's a reverse block. Then flat fingertip thrust. So far, so good. Then stamp with the right foot stamping. Obviously, listening, watch out for the neighbours. Once you've got to this position, I'll move back a little bit. Once you've got to here with the right foot, you're going to go left, quarter circle. And it is stamp again. Make sure your back leg is straight, Joshua Dawson. Yeah. Then a middle front kick. Foot down. Please put your foot together. Once you've kicked, foot down and pivot, stepping back. High punch. Then stamp. Middle, foot to foot. Then step back with the right foot. Then high punch. Kwang-Gae. Now I'm facing the wrong way because I changed around halfway through. Kwang-Gae. Easy peasy. Put in the comments below how many moves are in Kwang-Gae. You show me with the fingers. Logan, you can show me with your fingers. How many movements in Kwang-Gae? He's looking at the book. Right? He doesn't know. Who's the first one? Tell me how many moves in Kwang-Gae? How many moves in Kwang-Gae? Not moving. Tell me how many moves in Kwang-Gae? Go on then.
Sir, about the techniques, are we meant to be holding them for 3 seconds like in the last class?
Not in this particular one because we're going through it quite quickly. But okay. Yes, in the last class we did a 3 elephant thing. Yeah, that's something that you should do because a lot of you are just weaking off into the distance of doing all the other moves. So as a habit, yes, please do your 3 second rule. We're doing Kwang-Gae, Catherine. Kwang-Gae.
I thought 44 was Po-Eun, sir. No,
Ge-Baek. We're doing Kwang-Gae.
Yeah, 44 is Ge-Baek.
Yeah. Switch your microphone off because you're telling everybody. I said, use your fingers. Tell me. Because you're telling, when you say something, they can all hear you. You've given them the answer. Yeah? Someone's written 44, but yeah, it's not correct. Yeah? You're correct, it's not 44. Right? But don't tell everybody the answer. Okay. Po-Eun. This one's quite important, this one. I think this one's it's definitely a stepping stone between the two. That's by a second, anyway. But I mean, as far as understanding Taekwondo a bit better, especially stances, walking stance you take for granted, sitting stance and probably L stance you take for granted as well. But X stance is fairly new, and some of you need to, like I said a few minutes ago, yeah, here, up, do, the X stance, up, boom, dropping down. So it's not going like this, and you're not moving over there. You're going up, down, straight up and down, the vertical movement. Okay, so let's do Po-Eun. I'm going to do it normal. So I'm going to go to my left, forearm guarding block, in an L stance. The reason for the 3-second rule thing, as Loken brought up in the other lesson, I said 3 seconds, 3-elephant rule. It's because if I just carry on now, you all do this. Yeah, and then we go like this, and then we go like this, and then we go like this, and then we go like this. So your habits are not correct. I don't do that. I go and I stay there. So you've got to be able to do this. You've got to do it right because you're a black belt now and you understand the right and the wrong side of it. And if you're going to coach anybody, you need to do it without the bad habits. Yeah? So take away your bad habits and you'll get trusted to coach more. Kwang-Gae and Po-Eun start the same. Po-Eun left to B. Yeah? A right L stance towards B, executing a forearm guarding block. Then towards B, a one-legged stance with a vertical punch, well, it's a high punch, let's call it a punch, an upward punch to the sky, towards B. Then a side kick to A, landing in a sitting stance, knife hand side strike. We've done this before, we've got to hear easy. Now we've got to remember which hand is it. So from here the strike, now we're going to change hands. 1. Now I use the same hand. 2. That this thing we went over a lot last week or the week before. This one here, please don't cross the hands over like this. It's not that. You have to draw back, and punch and drop. Then it's 2 hands. A middle inner forearm wedging block. Inner forearm wedging block. Then to the right elbow. Then to the right punch. Then to the left elbow. Then to the right. Supyeong Chirugi. Horizontal punch. This one in front of the chest. This one goes out to the side in the sitting stance. Now, my left foot across, forming a right X stance. Remember, you've got to go from here, up, down. And this one is on the front of the forearm. Put forward a bit, that's better. Okay, so we're in a right X stance and a right front block. Then, moving the right foot to A, forming a left L stance. The Gucha Japki, U-shape rasp. Then left foot comes into the right foot. We're facing D. Close stance, twin elbow, horizontal thrust. Something straight, something thrust. Right? From there, we're going back towards B, but we leave our right back fist behind. High back fist strike, then towards B, into a left X stance, this time on the side of the fist. Side of the fist, this one. The first one was here, the second one is here. Okay? Then sitting stance, knife hand, low guarding block. Now we go to the right, towards A. Left L stance, forearm guarding block towards A, up into a wobbly one-legged stance, a left side press, down into a sitting stance and strike. So we're striking towards B. Now the right hand. Well, I don't know what this one's doing. This is my funny hand. Yeah? I'm going to do that again. Hopefully it's going to be better this time. There you are. Better. Right? So now punching towards B with the right fist. Then down with the right, down with the left, inner forearm wedge, and we're going to the left elbow first, then the left punch, then the right elbow, and then to the left horizontal punch. Going to the left again into a left X stance, front block on top. Okay, then to B again, we're going left, U-shaped grasp in a right L stance. Up towards B, close stance, twin elbow. Now we're going A again, we're going towards A again. We're going to leave a back fist behind. Back fist high strike with the left hand towards B. Then step all the way down into an X stance. It's a right X stance with a right front lock. Then right foot towards A. Oh no, what am I doing? I've lost what we're doing now. I think it's that now. I'll go back again. We did that. Yeah. Low knife hand block. Reverse knife hand. And then left foot back up to Moas, to Narani So and also. Okay, so that is Po-Eun. Any questions so far about Po-Eun? You can put them in the comments. Yeah, 39 for. Any questions so far? Put them in the comments quickly, and then we can either answer them now or answer them later now. I'm just going to check something. Where's my telephone? I think we've got a little while yet. But I'd like to double check. 7:20. You're on till 7:15. Yeah, 7:15. Excellent. A bit more time for that. No, so no questions on the Facebook or the YouTube. Any question? I don't know if I can see any. There's one. Josh, it's looking good. Right, that's all right. Josh Shield. Change his name. Josh Shield's changed his name. So no questions so far. It's Ge-Baek, is it? If you can remember later on, if you got a question later on, then put it in the comments on. You can put it on the feed. Yeah, YouTube, Facebook, or whatever. I have gone live, haven't I? I keep forgetting to go live, you see. But we are on live, so it's all right. It's live on YouTube. It's kind of a hidden group anyway. And the Facebook is the Black Belt group. Black Belt only. That's who that is. Unfortunately, Matthew's been booted out of the Black Belt group for non-attendance. There were a couple of other people I was going to boot out as well, but they're here tonight. That's fine. If you don't attend, then you don't. Yeah, just letting you know that now. If you don't attend classes, then you don't get the same rights as the other black belts. A black belt attends classes. A black belt acts as a black belt and attends classes. No excuses. Yeah? So you're here, you're still in the group. You're all right. So let's do Ge-Baek then. Ge-Baek. Make sure I'm in the middle. Is that right? The middle seems to move a lot. I don't know why. It's not quite the middle of the room. But it'll do now. I think that's about right. So Ge-Baek 2. I'm going to move forward as well. Hopefully I've got enough room. This is the hardest one to teach online. The other ones are fairly simple. But I'll try and use the A, B, C, D, E, and F. Pay attention to left and right as well. Parallel stance. Right foot back into L stance. Mong Chao Maki. Song Kal, Mong Chao Maki. Knife hand. Is that right? Yeah? You understand? Mong Chao Maki. Knife hand. You understand? Knife hand. Checking block. You've done it before in Chu anyway. And a low twisting kick. Forward punch and punch. Okay, that's done in fast motion. So if I do the twisting kick and I land and punch, the second punch is fast. Up, down. Yeah? Then you step back, rising, then low block. That's the opposite of dangun. It's continuous motion. You can hear that breathing. And then this, using the palm, 2 palms, madak, pushing over 45 degrees. So it's kind of like, it's kind of E, but it's not. Yeah? And then bring the left foot up and form a bending ready stance. It's a right bending ready stance towards D, but there's no kick. And now I'm going to go, not A, not C, but AC. So 45 degrees, AC. You throw, connecting motion, and punch. And then use the left hand again, front strike with the back fist. So we'll do it here. 1 and 2, then left, front strike. Now watch this step again. Remember what I said about a triangle. We've got 1, 2, 3. So we put it on the triangle, knife hand guarding block towards C. Side front kick. If I do it facing you guys, it'll be like this. Right? But obviously it's this way. So I'll go side, then land, reverse, from here, reverse, and then I'm going to do a side kick with the right leg towards C. 1 and 2, step towards C with the right leg. I'll do it again. I've gone side kick and then gone back, a bit like Chu. Yeah? From here, I'm going to bring the right foot round and step back. Then I'm going to bring the left foot and step forward. And this time, it's a knife hand. We'll do that again. 3 here. Side kick, back and forearm. Round, back and forearm. Round, forward, knife hand. Okay? From here, we're in a right L stance. Now we're going to move that front foot, sitting stance. Move over here. We're going to move into a sitting stance and we're going to create a right. The right's on the inside, right on the inside, a right 9-shaped block. The right is the one that is breaking. On the inside, right 9-shaped block. From there, you're going to pivot. I'm at A at the moment. I'm going to go all the way around A, D, F, and C. Right? So I'm here, round. I'm facing C in a left walking stance. Turn and kick, jump inside, and land. Twin fist vertical punch. So I'm going to do that again, facing you guys. Right? Side kick, sorry, turn and kick, jump and side kick, and land. Twin fist vertical punch. And from there, there's that push again. Then an upset punch with the left hand. Okay? Now I'm going to turn them that way because I'm going to come back in a minute. Left foot forward. Sorry, not left foot forward. Left hand punching. So from here, I'll do step, turn. A left walking stance with the right front elbow, like Yul-Gok. Hopefully you've got that. I don't know, Logan. I can just about see you, Logan. Yeah? Okay, as long as you can see me. From here to there with the right foot. Double forearm, high block, in and X stance. And as I said last time, when you're jumping or traveling jumping, right? Traveling, the foot goes behind. The foot goes behind when you're traveling. So I'm going to go X stance and the foot goes behind. It's a bit like Ge-Baek here. Ge-Baek when you do the back fist. Yeah, but this time we're doing a double forearm lock. Go from here. I forgot what I was doing now. Then palm scoop, then punch, and then back fist. Yeah? Is that right? Is that what we're doing? Oh, it's one of those days, guys. I'm sorry, it's one of those days. Countdown 2 weeks. I'll go again. Here, 1, 2, and 3. That's better. Yeah, that feels better now. So double forearm lock, then sitting stance scoop, connecting, and punch. Then right back fist to the front. Back fist to the front. Yeah? And I'm facing F now. Kind of not B or F, but at an angle. And then from there, left foot, walking stance. So we're doing this way. I've just done that. Left foot forward, high reverse knife hand front strike. Now be careful this one. It's not a massive jump. It's not jumping away over there. It's just this. Yeah? It's not even a leave the ground as such. It's kind of a slip across the floor. You're slipping across like you're doing, slipping across the floor here, slipping here. You're going slipping here, right? So there's the high front strike there. And you're going to, I'm all lost now, but I've just changed direction. Where was I? Yeah, here. Turning kick. So we'll do that again. Left. Turning kick. Then tiro, tura. Tiro, tura. I'll do this way. This is the way I would be doing it anyway. Here. Tiro. Alright? So twin fist vertical punch. Twin fist vertical punch. Pretty warm. Draw the left foot back. Now you're in an L stance. And the L stance, you're doing a middle knuckle punch. A middle knuckle punch. So you'll see my thumb is across the front of it there. There's the punch, there's the normal fist. This one, here, I'll do it that way so you can see. There's the normal punch, then this one is like that. See how the thumb stops it being pushed back. This thumb stops the middle knuckle being pushed back in. It's kind of like a stopper. Yeah? Knuckles in there like that. This middle knuckle is the one that's getting hit up into the solar plexus. So here, right L stance, a right middle knuckle punch into the solar plexus. All right, I'm going to go back a little bit here, and boom, there we are. Left pivot, left pivot. I'm going to do a left 9-shape block. So keep the hands as they are, and then take your foot round towards F. Yeah? And do a left 9-shape block. So we're doing like this. Left 9-shape block, because the left hand's doing the thing. Alright, so I'll go back to where I was. Left 9-shape block. Now, reverse knife hand low guarding block. Again, if I do it from here, 9-shape block. Yeah, I'll do 9-shape block here. And I'm going to do reverse knife hand guarding block, then knife hand guarding block. So it changes. The first one's a reverse knife hand. And the next one is a normal knife hand guarding block in a sitting stance. Yes, we've got this. 1, 2, and then we take the left foot clockwise into a sanmaki, up, 1. Then round again with the left foot, up, and 1. Now take the right foot forward in a clockwise direction. So if I'm here like this, I'm going to take the right foot forward in a clockwise direction. Round, rising lock, middle reverse punch. Then tirutura, 1, 2, rising block, middle reverse punch. I'll be here. And barrel, step forward into parallel. Right? How many moves in Ge-Baek? Somebody's already given the answer. 2 people have already given. Yeah, go on in. Why don't you've got 2 hands. Give me how many on this one and how many on this one. But in front of the camera. Yeah, that's it. That's better. If you do that, which is I lose count. Yeah? Loki's got it. And Catherine's got it. She will have it, I know, she puts it up. How many moves in Kwang-Gae? How many moves in Ge-Baek? And how many moves in Po-Eun? Write them down. Put them in the comments. Josh, Joshua, Catherine, anybody else? That's it, isn't it? Not many.
I only know Ge-Baek, so.
That's fine. Ge-Baek is Ge-Baek. You can get to learning the other ones now. Because the sheets are in the group. Go looking around this group that you're in, the black belt group. If you've got a Facebook account, go looking around it. Right?
Also, I have a question for Po-Eun, sir.
Go on then, question Po-Eun. Here we go.
So, what is this used for?
What's that?
It's
a front block, right? This is a front block with a knife hand. This is a front block with the forearm, and this one's a front block with the forearm. Now, to tell you, I need to show you with a foot in front of me. Otherwise, it makes no sense whatsoever. So when we get back to the ding dong, yeah, it signifies or it denotes an inside or an outside target area. The fibia or the tibia. What's that? What's the fibia? What's the tibia?
They're both bones in your arm.
In your bone, in your arms?
No, wait, not arms. Well, I get confused with them.
So do I. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Catherine says, yeah. Josh, yeah. Yeah. Good. There's no answers from Josh Dawson though. I'm wondering what happened to Josh Dawson because he was in. All he says is, Josh D is here, smiley face, and is looking good. So I'm asking questions here, but he's not putting any answers. If you don't know the answer, say you don't know the answer. If you don't say you're here, your attendance will not get put in. Yeah? If you're not interacting, then you're not going to get any marks on your attendance. So there's nothing from Josh Dawson apart from 2 comments, and I don't even know if it's him. And you should really be in on the StreamYard black belts. It's not getting published anywhere else. It's black belts only, well, apart from YouTube. Right, so we've had a couple of questions there. This one, yeah, I'll go into it in a bit more detail. I'll probably write it down and do it with diagrams, to be honest, because without the foot in front of me, it's difficult to. Catherine does know. I think Catherine does know. Tibia is the bone Charlotte broke. It's the foot, it's the leg, isn't it? It is the leg. I don't know now. I've forgotten myself. I'm going to have to go back and do what is it? I can't remember the code now. Anyway, skeleton and muscles. Right.
Anatomy course.
That's the one, physiology and anatomy. Yeah. Right. So, any more questions on the black belt patterns? Because
What?
really, syllabus-wise, that's not everything, right? Syllabus-wise, they're the hardest ones. The rest of them, step sparring, it doesn't get complicated. Yes, yeah, okay, as long as it's a tibia, smaller one, yeah, good. Fibula, yeah.
Is the middle knuckle punch meant to hurt?
It will hurt. It hits you in the solar plexus, that'll hurt. Look at the angle. Yeah?
I can't do it because it hurts the hand.
Oh dear.
Well, I can't do it on this hand. I can do it on this one.
Why didn't you keep practicing? Yeah? Instead of saying you can't, say, I'm going to keep trying. Yeah? And then the vital spot is the solar plexus, in this case, in this instance. You can use it to hit under the chin as well. Yeah? But that's a different punch. It's going slightly higher. This one is here. Very upset. Okay? So, the three patterns. The three patterns are fundamental in terms of black belt syllabus. There's 3-step and 2-step to keep on top of. There's 1 step. But then comes the sparring, the foot sparring, and the free sparring. We'll have to get more into that. We need more sparring in the class. Obviously, right now, there's a bit of a problem in that we can't get together and spar. Well, no, saying that, I think you can get together with a friend. I don't know if the 2-meter social has to be observed or not.
I'm pretty sure you can get with a single person outside your household.
Right. Logan, can you turn off your microphone, please? Yeah? Good lad. Okay. So, forget all that stuff. You can still practice yourself by going through techniques. You've got an imaginary partner. From white belt, I've told you, use your imagination. Yeah? Loken, I think, used to do that quite. I'm not so sure now, but in the early days, Loken used to do that a lot. And he was very good at his sparring, because it's kind of like you're building up. It's difficult to put it in easy language, but basically, your imagination will help you visualize something that could possibly happen. It might not happen exactly the same way as you're visualizing, you're observing, but if you visualize a scenario and do a toy fight with an imaginary person, that's your brain being stimulated into thinking, yeah, about a situation that could happen. Visualizing before it happens. It might happen the same way, it might happen a different way. That's why the next time you're going to create a different scenario, and then another scenario next time. That's all the imaginary friend stuff when you were growing up. You probably can't remember, or maybe you can. Your imaginary friend, or you were playing with toys and you were playing with them yourself, but you were having conversation with the pieces and you were discussing what was happening in the scene. Yeah, you might not remember it because you were in the zone doing it, but you have to do the same thing with Taekwondo. Yeah, and I think maybe not Josh, but certainly Loken, I think, was that kind of person. I don't know about the rest of you, sorry. Yeah, but use your imagination and to visualize your Taekwondo. How would you like to demonstrate your Taekwondo to a very good level? Then think about doing your Taekwondo at a very good level. Don't think about doing your Taekwondo at a rubbish level, because guess what? That's what you'll get. Yeah? Why do you look at the floor? I tell you, don't look at the floor, look up. When you do your kicks, your feet will go there. If you look at the floor, you do kicks, this is how your feet go. So visualize actually in proper 3D world, and visualize inside your mind, in your imagination. You've got to visualize internally and externally. And when you've got someone to spar with, soon, hopefully, you'll be able to do that with a real person. Real one. Okay. Right? Okay. Has anybody got any part of the syllabus or part of the patterns, like Lorcan did? Oh, he's done again. What particular piece would you like to go over in the patterns? Is there anything that you don't understand? Is there anything you want to go over? Joshua P. Is there anything you want to go over? Joshua D. I don't think he's there anymore. Right? So his attendance will not be marked up. It will not be marked up at all. Catherine, is there anything in particular you'd like to go over? No? I'll wait a few seconds because there's a bit of a delay. Just to be finished now, you see. I've got to get ready for the next class. What does that say? 9 shape block. All right. So, okay, 9 shape block. 9 shape block. All right. It's done in sitting stance. And if I use my right hand down, that's a right 9 shape block. And what I'm doing, my right hand down, my right hand is on the inside. Okay. So if someone was holding onto there, yeah, this one, boom, would snap down and I would get a 9 shape. It's very difficult to see maybe, but there's a number 9 there. If I did it this way, on the inside with the left, there's a 9 shape there. So there's the top of the 9, yeah, it goes round, oh, no, whatever, I'll draw a pencil there. And there's the bottom of the 9, so the 9 goes like that, okay? 9, right 9 shape, down with the right on the inside, right on the inside. A left 9 shape, left on the inside. Catch me. Left on the inside. Right on the inside. Right on the inside is a right 9 shape block. Left on the inside is a left 9 shape block. It's very tricky without someone grabbing on. But if someone was good, if I had something there that would stay on there, yeah, someone grabbing me, someone's got a hold of me. So this hand is going to go on the in. I'm going to be very careful here because that's going to come back, hit me in the face. Right? But there, snap. Yeah, and both hands moving together. I'm just resting that one just now. Both hands would move normally. So both hands would move, snap. So holding on there, someone's wrist is going to snap, or you can use this to put someone into an elbow lock, or it's a shoulder lock really, but to weaken the elbow, and then you can put them into a different move from there. Yeah, a bit of twisting and throwing and punching and stuff. Got that one, well done. And Catherine, not at the moment, Catherine. Okay, put more comments in below. If you think of anything, go to the black belt section. This is the black belt only section, and put questions in there, because then it won't get. You all right there, Logan? Yeah, I can see you still, even though you're not in the stream. Yeah, I can still see a mini picture of you. Looks like you're sleeping or something. Okay, so we're going to stop there. If you've got any questions, please let me know. And if you've got any ideas of what would make the training easier, I don't get that one. £250 if it does hit you in the face. If it does hit you in the face, oh yeah, we can send the video into you being framed. Yeah. So I'm demonstrating a technique here, and I've got to go like this. Bam! Yeah, and we send it in and get £250. Yeah, I'll get something soft on the other end. Okay, we're finished for today. See you next class. There'll be a little bit of a rest for a few days until I get back. But I will see you, probably not Sunday, but Monday class, all right? But keep training. If you do any training, get some video of it and show me it. Send it to me. Put it on the Facebook group or put it on the Facebook group. We'll put it on there. All right. So cheerio. Good night. I will see you next class. Enjoy your weekend. and enjoy your lockdown, whatever the situation is now. I don't know. Enjoy listening to Boris next time he's on, and stay well. Behave yourselves. Poker's gone again. Anyway, ta-ta. Bye for now.